10 sprints back in action here tonight at Cedar Lake. Your pole sitter, Craig Lavelle for the Capsule with Time, LLC.com Motorsports team. The number 2 driver there, Justin Smolden, in the Open Wheel Mafia Choicing Esports. The 3 of Wyatt Walker in the G&W Racing Walker Ridge Plantation Machine. The 4 of Chris Beavers for Flowers Motorsports. The 5 of Lucas, also part of Flowers Motorsports out there tonight. The number 6, Jamie Kephart in the Trash Panda Choicing Esports Machine. Josh Loon in the 7 for Broken Axles. 8, Dave Thomas out of Georgia for Broken Axle. 9, Jonathan Flowers, owner and operator of Flowers Motorsports. Fergie Ferg in the 10 for FMS. Anthony Monroe, your owner and operator of Broken Axle Motorsports. And Ballard back out here tonight in that number 12 spot. And the 13 going to go to the Sheriff, John Wayne. Taking a look at the conditions here at Cedar Lake tonight. 71 degrees, 10% humidity, clear, and 2-mile-an-hour winds. And big thanks again to 614 Setups for being the title sponsor tonight. We greatly appreciate you. All right, well, that is that. We're ready to go here. We got the ticker on the side of the screen here. We'll see what happens. Or excuse me, the tower, if we want to be precise. All right, the tower. All right, Craig Lavelle's the control car here tonight. Big bold letters there. The Capsule with Time, LLC.com. Check them out. Go over there, buy yourself some stones and some gifts. The holidays are coming up. All right. Gonna be on him when he's ready to go, and he's ready to get him fired off here at Cedar Lake. Here we go. Justin Smolden there in the 2 spot. Wyatt Walker creeping his way up into the number 3 here. Fast backing right there, working Jamie Kephart up on the high side there. Look at Smolden ripping it 3 wide there on the backside. Right now, your leader out front in the 31. Smolden in the 203 in the 2 spot. Wyatt Walker in the number 3, but here comes Jamie Kephart screaming up on the high side. Up into the wall he goes. Josh Loon, Dave Thomas, and Jonathan Flowers all in the mix. Here comes Anthony Monroe for Broken Axle Motorsports. Yellow out on the speedway. Got one. Let's see what happens right here. Jamie Kephart gets up here into the loose stop and boom! Boom! My, oh my. That car's done. All right, that was going to be on Jamie Kephart. First one of the night. Just kind of got up in the wall, lost it, and turned it into a wingless front car. Let's go. Oh, drives it right off there. That's pretty cool. All right, we'll move him to the tail end of the field here. We're going to fire back up here. We'll go green next time by. As he's going to pull that thing in there. 4:30 in the books here. Craig Lavelle, your leader, still out front. Smolden in that number 2 spot here tonight. And the boys have started cycling through. Wyatt Walker back there in that number 3 spot. We'll get him fired back up here in just a minute or two. Cedar Lake, it don't take too long to do the pacing here, but first caution of the night. That was quick. So, self-inflicted wound. Jamie Kephart, he was living on the edge up there, boy. It was fast. He was screaming on that high side there, so he'll get a new fresh wing put on the top of that son of a bitch, and they'll be ready to go back out here. So the lights will go off that pace car. Craig Lavelle, still your leader. Smolden on the outside of him. Wyatt Walker into 3, Chris Beavers in that number 4 spot. And here we go. Craig with another good start right there. Smolden up into the slick. There's Lucas. Back there into 3, Chris Beavers is working his way up there for Flowers Motorsports. But it's the Pat's Blue Ribbon. Jonathan Flowers right now, he's on the move. He's in the number 9 spot side by side with Anthony Monroe. Back up to the front, Craig, your leader. Walker into 2, Lucas right there behind him in the Pat's Blue Ribbon. Smolden and the boys. Here comes Chris Beavers. Watch out for the tire. Working his way. Dave Thomas back there. He's up 1 spot in the number 7 spot. Battling hard. Him and Josh Loon going at it neck to neck. Working hard. Ballard up and into the wall here. Bringing out something. Let's take a look here at what we got going on here right now. Boom. I don't think that one's on you. Let's take a look here at what we got here. That was actually on Jonathan Flowers. Way too slow into the corner there. I mean, just completely. I don't know if you hit your brakes or what, but you're only going 50 miles an hour. So, first one of the night, Jonathan Flowers. All right. Yeah, I mean, you can't. Yeah, first one of the night there, yeah. You got to keep up the pace here. Yeah, I got you taken care of. Yes, sir, got you. All right, where's, Jamie, clear. There we go, cool, he'll be straightened out right there. Yeah, first one of the night, yeah, just slow rolling right there in the bottom of the lane there. Nowhere for him to go at all, so... unfortunately for that driver there, that's how that's going to go. So Craig Lavelle, still your leader. 25 laps left to go here tonight. Wyatt Walker on the outside of him. And we're ready to get him fired back off here this time by. And here we go. Craig with another good start here. Wyatt Walker in the 2. Chris Beavers back there. Looting the boys. There's Dave Thomas. Also in the mix. And hold on to it right there. Big spin back here in the back. Everybody checks up hard. No harm, no foul. Your leader still Craig out there. Beating and banging up in the front, 3 wide. Anthony Monroe now up to the number 4 spot, and here comes Lucas. Still battled his way up there. Jamie Kephart with a new wing on there, side by side with Josh Loon. Here comes Beavers and Dave Thomas. Thomas in the mix, John Wayne and Flowers, Fergie, Ballard, all in the mix, back in the back, but they're all chasing the 31 of Craig Lavelle for the Capsule Time Motorsports team. Wyatt Walker in the 2 spot, side by side with Smolden. Smolden looking to go to the bottom. Wyatt Walker onto the high side. Oh, Smolden into the tire. Didn't hurt him too much. 19 laps left to go. He'll settle back for the 3 spot. Here comes Lucas. Jamie Kephart into 5, and here comes Anthony Monroe, the 82 broken axle driver. Working his way up. He's up 5 spots here tonight. Got that thing rolling. Josh Loon right behind him. His teammate Dave Thomas. Fergie Ferg, watch out. There he is right there. Ballard and Jonathan Flowers also in the mix. Everybody's chasing it down right now. Your leader doing some lap traffic already. The 31 working his way up through lap traffic. Coming up on the high side here. He's getting ready to catch John Wayne. Oh, he goes in the fucking middle. Watch out there. Craig slipping through there. Look, a seasoned vet. Wyatt Walker looking to do the same thing. 17 laps left to go. Justin Smolden into 3. Boogeyman up against that wall again, buddy. And at number 4, John Wayne. He's got it up and over the catch fence back there. His night's going to be done. He's off the track. Back out front, it's the 31 of Craig Lavelle, lapping traffic like they're standing still. Wyatt Walker into 2, Justin Smolden into 3, Boogeyman into 4. Here comes Lucas into 5. Anthony Monroe now up to the number 6 spot. He's your big mover tonight. Loon Thomas, there's Beavers, also in the mix. But Wyatt Walker trying to find some speed right now. Split the middle, Wyatt Walker makes contact. Oh, we're almost 4 wide. There's contact everywhere. My God, he tried to do what we saw Craig do there, and it was not gonna happen. Let's go take a look here at what happened. Bring up the instant replay here again. He goes up here, gets in the middle, and oh man, Jonathan Flowers gets right into him here. Let's go to the high side here and take a quick look. Oh yeah, parks it there. That was on Jonathan Flowers, second one of the night. That puts him on the trailer. Got right up into Walker there. Whoop. Man, I'll tell you what, that was close right there, man. That was real close tonight. All right, well, 12 laps left to go. Cedar Lake 410s. Craig Lavelle, your leader. Jamie Kephart right up there beside him. He's going to be in the 2 spot. We'll see what's going to happen here. I think Smolden's still in the 3 right now. So here we go. Lights will go off the pace car next time by. It's our 3rd caution tonight, as we got 13 laps left to go here at Cedar Lake to crown a winner. Next time by. Lights off that pace truck. Boogeyman on the outside. Yep. Yep. Boom, boom, clear penalties. I got you. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, I got you, boys. All right. All right, green flag back out. Fast racing, ready to go. Craig Lavelle, your leader. Boogeyman into 2. Smolden and the boys back here into 3. Here comes Anthony Monroe. He's in the number 5 spot right now. Tight battle happening right there. Wyatt Walker back there in the mix also. Side by side on the bottom, the 82. Woo, boy, they're touching up there. Wyatt Walker, 11 laps left to go, trying to work his way back up to the front. These guys are all over the place here tonight at Cedar Lake. Your leader out front right now, but it's a tough one. Anthony Monroe tire hopping it, Smolden into 2, and we got a big wreck happening right here. Big pile of sprint cars all over the place here. My, oh my. Let's go take a look at what happened here. Got sprint cars torn up all across the track here tonight. All right, so here we go. Looks like it's on Jamie Kephart. Gets up here again, and oh, he eats the wall, and then, oh man. All right, that was on Jamie Kephart, second one of the night. Got himself up into the wall there, and unfortunately took his own teammate out with him. Yikes. Tough night here. All right. Well, that is that. You hate to see it. So, guys will get themselves situated here, and we'll get back to it here. So, that's that. So, whew. Who was expecting that? I tell you what, I had no idea that we were going to have that. So, fourth caution, 10 laps left to go here. Jamie Kephart out of this one here. That was his second one tonight in the 410 sprint cars. Definitely not going his way. All right, Wyatt Walker there in that number 2 spot. Loon and Dave Thomas all in the mix here right now. So we're getting ready to go back to green flag. Single file here, looks like, for the most part here. Yeah, I'll take care of you here. Boom. Absolutely. All right, so here we go. Back out front, single file. Green flag out, Craig Lavelle, your leader. There's Loon right there in the mix, but here comes Wyatt Walker, Dave Thomas. Lucas side by side on the bottom with the pass blue ribbon, but it's Dave Thomas and Loon working their way up right now. Track slicker than, well, I don't know what, but it's bad. Anthony Monroe needs a black cleared here. We'll get him on here, Anthony Monroe, and well, I don't know why my button's not set up, but we'll clear his penalty there. Sorry about that. But Craig Lavelle, your leader right now. There's Wyatt Walker. And it looks like Ballard here. We'll take a look at what happened with him here. There's a couple guys torn up back here. What happened here as we bring out our 5th caution here tonight at Cedar Lake. So looks like he just gets about ran over right here. So let's take a look here from the blimp cam. Yep, just gets fucking boom, Ballard over right there. So that one's gonna be on Fergie Ferg. Gonna be on Fergie Ferg to the backside of the 11, first one of the night. All right, so we send him to the tail end here. Boom. Fergie Ferg going to the tail end here tonight. 6 laps left to go. 6 laps left to go here tonight. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it could be a long race. It could be a short race. You never know, man. And lay down 5 cautions. It ain't nowhere near being a short race. I'll tell you that right now. So Craig Lavelle, your leader. Wyatt Walker there into 2. Josh Loon, Dave Thomas, and Lucas. Anthony Monroe, still your big mover tonight. He's up 5 spots in the 82. Capsule of Time, W Energy, Voodoo Graphics, and all them great people that make it happen for him there. There's Chris Beavers back there for Flowers Motorsports. So we'll see what we got here as the pace cars getting ready to go in next time by. Now we got 3 cars out. 3 cars a lap down. Woo. Gonna get interesting real quick here. All right, good start there for Craig. Wyatt Walker right behind him. Loon there in that number 3 spot. Thomas and the boys sliding their way up there. 6 laps left to go here tonight in the 410 sprints. And boy, they get close. Beavers parks it right on Lucas's nose, and that's going to throw him out of the race. That's going to give him 8X. There's Craig right there, your leader, Wyatt Walker into 2. There's Loon and Daniel. David and Monroe all working their way up there, but Anthony Monroe up to the number 5 spot, and Lucas in the Pabst Blue Ribbon. He's now up to the number 6 spot. Riding on the high side here with Anthony Monroe watching it, but everybody's chasing the 31 of Craig Lavelle. The Capsule of Time, LLC.com motorsports team on a roll here tonight. Wyatt Walker into 2, Loon into 3. Can he hang on? 3 laps left to go. Make it 2 laps left to go here at Cedar Lake in the 410 sprints. 358 modifieds coming up next. Wyatt Walker. Right now, he's in that number 2 spot. And it's going to be the white flag out in the air this time by for Craig Lavelle, the 31 driver. For Capsule of Time, trying to hang on. Wyatt Walker in that 2 spot, Loon into 3. Can he hang on? Dave Thomas, his teammate, right behind him. But it's going to be Craig Lavelle winning it. Wyatt Walker in that 2 spot, and here comes Josh Loon. Your top 3. Run. Good run, boys. Top 3, start-finish line. Park them up there. Lavelle, Walker, and Loon. Good boys. Ah, man, I tell you. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, your third-place driver out here tonight, Josh Loon out of Kentucky. Wyatt Walker there in that number 2 spot out of Bowling Springs, South Carolina. And your race winner coming up to victory lane right now, Craig Lavelle. Working right there. That hurts. Yeah, that definitely hurts. You ain't kidding. All right, so there you have your top 3. We'll go over here. We'll start with the third-place driver out here tonight. It's going to be Josh Loon. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the third-place driver out here tonight. Josh Loon, you got a copy?
Sure do.
Man, oh man, what a job you did out here tonight in the 169 machine for Broken Axle. Up 4 spots from where you qualified. Kept yourself out of trouble most of the night here. And found yourself P3, man. Break down your race here at Cedar Lake.
Really, I noticed she was getting real slick there, so I had to just be real light on that throttle. Once I figured out the line here to the slick, it seemed to hook up for me and work well. I know this is one of the tracks I got a little bit of problems with usually when it gets slick, but I'm glad to finish where I finished tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done, especially when the track slicks off like it was out there. It was definitely a nice ring. Job well done. Josh Loon, who would you like to thank tonight?
I'd like to thank my guys over at Broken Axle Motorsports, Capsule Time, Voodoo Graphics and Design, 614 Setups, and 614 Graphics tonight.
Absolutely. There you have it. Josh Loon coming in P3 here tonight at Cedar Lake. Great work, man. All right, we'll head over now to our second place driver out of Bowling Springs, South Carolina. The 85 Wyatt Walker. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, like Pop said, it wasn't pretty, but you got the job done here tonight. In the number 2 spot, up 1 spot from where you qualified. Caution laps not counting tonight definitely helped some of the guys get back into contention here. And it definitely worked out in your favor, man. P2 here tonight, man. Break down your run at Cedar Lake.
Yeah, we was just holding on, and I kind of pushed the issue with 2 lap cars that I knew I shouldn't have been between, and that didn't work out. But somehow the yellow flag and then the 2 getting together in second and third, I got without getting hit and finished off second. Once the track slicked off, it was more about throttle control and less about how to drive these cars. And I sure don't know how to drive them, but I can control the throttle a little bit.
That's what I'm talking about. Way to get it done out here tonight. P2, Wyatt. And who would you like to thank tonight?
I thank you, Walker Group Sensation, Dirt FX Design for always having cars looking good.
Absolutely. There you have it. Wyatt Walker, P2 at Cedar Lake. Great work, my man. Went over now to your race winner up there on the winner circle stage. Craig Lavelle, the 31. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, another night of sprint car racing. You overslept last week, but you definitely showed out here tonight at Cedar Lake. Qualified first, finished first, led damn near every lap that you could lead here tonight. Dominating performance from the boys over there at CapsuleTimeLLC.com Motorsports. Man, break down your run here tonight.
Yeah, this track gets very tricky and very treacherous up at the top once the track slicks off. Up there in 1 and 2, it's super bumpy, but if you can hold the line, it'll hold you tight. 3 and 4 is a little bit more tricky. You got to kind of slide it up to the cushion and then kind of just walk it back down the track and try and keep it out of the wall. But name of the game tonight was keep it out of the wall and keep out of trouble.
Yeah, and absolutely, job well done, mission accomplished. You were able to do all that here tonight, and great win here again. And who would you like to thank tonight, Craig?
I want to thank Capsule Time LLC for sponsoring me and giving me a chance to run with them. I want to thank Dirt FX Designs for giving me some awesome looking paints week in, week out. I want to thank you and all the sponsors that allow us to race this week in, week out.
Absolutely. There you have it. Craig Lavelle picking up the big win here tonight in the 410 sprints at Cedar Lake. You're going to have Wyatt Walker in that number 2 spot and Josh Loon in the number 3. Great work, boys.